bit to the left, keep going. And there we are. We're live now. Drinks with Dale. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your host tonight, what's his name? The guy drinking.
Hey, how you doing? It's me, Dale, and I just wanted to welcome you to yet another episode of Drinks with Dale. And this is our little cyber cafe that we put together periodically, where you can come in, have a drink, and just tell your troubles to a friendly barkeep. And I am joined here. This has turned into a regular show now because we have both a producer and a director. And the director is none other than Gina Carr, who is the I guess mistress is the right word of the cyber world, and the producer who put all this together is Terry Brock. So right now it's just the three of us, but we're sure to be welcoming in others because we sent out enough invitations. There were enough people saying they were going to come. Do they need an invitation again, like you normally do on Google Plus?
No, there are actually people out there. And
Gina, we can barely hear you.
Well, I need to get my sound better, but if you are out there, then put over in the chat that you'd like to be invited to the Hangout. Put your email there, and I'll send you the chat so you can be in the room with us and also be watching the chat. And I'm going to be working on my sound. Can you hear me at all, Terry?
Barely. Dale, can you hear her?
I can hear you, but it kind of sounds like you're in the next room.
Yeah.
All right, I'll work on that. You guys keep talking for now.
So, Dale, what's been going on with you these days?
Well, Terry, not a whole lot. I went fishing again today, so I caught nothing, but it was quite fun and relaxing.
Well, that's good. Where'd you go fishing?
Just at a little pond about a mile away from my house. I've taken up fly fishing this year.
Oh,
So
really?
it's a new challenge. It's completely different. It's fun. It's very relaxing, and every so often you even catch something, which is quite cool.
Well, there you go. Then you get a chance to eat, right?
Yeah. Well, around here you pretty much throw them back because you don't know what's in them. So give me that good fresh fish from Japan.
Yeah, that could be good. Of course, it depends on businesses. Some speakers might be eating even Chicago fish. You never know. Speaking can be rough when that happens.
Just to be able to sell the mercury.
By the way, I think I see we have Kathy Kane joining us.
Oh, it's about time. Jeez, can we get you anything like a watch? Holy Christmas, we say 7 o'clock, we mean 7 o'clock. You're fashionably late, and thank God, because you're fashionable, so I'll let you get by with that.
We'll let you slide this time.
Kathy, I'll give you a few more seconds. Do you have a Gmail address? If you have a Gmail address, that's going to be better.
Does who have a Gmail address?
Gmail is good. Although, did you know today, Dale, you might have seen on the news that now Google Plus Hangout does not require a Gmail account anymore. They just changed that today.
Wow. Good for them. They're getting with the 21st century.
We ought to play like a gong or something here, something like that. I think maybe from our effects. There we go. I think that sound effects, you've used that, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. I think there we are, something like that. Gmail is no longer required for that. Although I like Gmail, I think it's a great little tool.
Well, I know a lot of great little tools, but I wouldn't want to spend time with them.
Yes, indeed. Well, I see we got Kathy Kane in there.
Where did she go? Her picture's not up here.
Yeah, but she's in the chat. Are you receiving the chat?
Come on, get on camera.
Yeah, come on, Kathy. We want to see you on camera. And everyone else that's out there, if you're joining us live now, please hop on board. Join us. Should have that link that was sent to you through Webinar Jam, and you'll be able to get on board.
Well, right now they're in the chat, so be looking at the chat notices. And I've got an email right now with the link. So.
And Dale, we have a question coming in from Kathy. She asks, does a G-spot count?
Always.
Always.
Silly
always counts.
Well, I'm experimenting tonight. I'm trying this beer called Dragon's Milk that my wine person suggested, and it's 12% alcohol.
Oh,
so it's supposed to be quite tasty, but we'll see. If apparently you only need one or three of these.
Yeah, if you have about 3 of those, Dale, we'll see how you're doing in a little while.
It's a porter.
Okay. Fortunately, you're not driving right now, so that's a good thing.
Okay, it looks lovely. Dragon's milk. So
Dragon's milk. Well, cheers. Na zdrowaja.
Okay, here we go.
So how is the dragon's milk?
I'm tasting tar, dirt, all those things you normally get. No, I'm tasting a little chocolate, maybe.
Yeah, and it looks like we have Mace joining us also. I'm imagining he's coming in from South Florida. And Mace Horoff, if he's there, he says, need a link, please. Need to make sure he gets that so we can have him on screen. I remember last time we finally got him on screen, and the world became a better place when that happened. So, Mace, we are looking forward to you joining us live and direct with your smiling face tonight.
Tonight, of course, big night. Big night. Oh, you don't have TV. Oh, you're going to hate yourself tonight.
Okay, why am I going to hate myself tonight?
Sharknado 2 is on tonight.
Okay.
Don't tell me you've never seen Sharknado 1.
I've never seen Sharknado 1. You'll have to enlighten me as to what this is.
It is the best terrible movie you'll ever watch. The story is this super storm that pulls together in Southern California. It turns into this tornado that all these sharks were migrating, so it sucked the sharks right out of the ocean, and it started spitting them out on land, and people were being attacked on dry land by these sharks. It's a great and the Sharknado 2 now is on the East Coast.
Like a land shark from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, except these are real,
These are, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking, gee, what am I thinking watching good educational, mind-developing, business-building videos on YouTube when I could be...
That doesn't do anything for you. That will not do anything for you. You're a good Sharknado. Oh, and I was telling you about the new Penn and Teller show.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
It's called Fool Us, and they invite other magicians on the show. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them on. To perform a trick, and if they can fool them, if they can't figure out how the trick was done, the magician will be invited to appear on their show in Vegas.
Oh, very cool. That's the Penn and Teller show at the Rio Hotel and Suites Casino.
Yeah.
Little plug in there for them.
Excuse me, guys. Mace and Kathy, you have a... Hey, okay, Kathy, you got in without
Kathy, hello there.
Account. Good.
You're a good Sharknado. Oh, and I was telling you about the new Penn and Teller show.
We're now getting some feedback.
It's called Fool Us, and they invite...
All right, Kathy, turn off your sound.
There's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Kathy, you have been muted only because we were getting feedback. You were playing we were hearing what we said approximately 45 seconds to a minute ago.
Yeah, so you've got the webinar you were watching originally, you've got that playing in another screen, so another tab. So turn that one off and give me a thumbs up when you turn it off, and then we'll give you sound back.
This technical word brought to you by those who care. When you're doing one of these yourself, speakers and thought leaders, make sure you have people turn off all their other instances of Google Plus Hangout. You only want one.
Looks like she zapped the wrong one.
I think she zapped the wrong one. Kathy, we'll try it again, and let's go. And by the way, we've got Dan waiting to come on. Where do I sign in? We need to get something over to Dan. We definitely want to have you on.
Okay, Mace, I just sent the email to you. Be on the lookout. You guys, if you could put in a Gmail account, I have confidence that's going to work better, but Kathy was able to get in without the Gmail, so that's good.
Yep.
Dan, I need your email and preferably a Gmail account. That'll help us get you in.
There you have it. Dale, can you see the chat messages tonight?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, we made an adjustment, and thanks to the expert engineering of Gina, that Georgia Tech engineer that she is, we're getting that. And it looks like Kathy is back.
Kathy's back. All right. Actually, it's Kathy's front. I can tell the difference.
You can.
Oh, yeah.
So, Kathy, I think you got the sound problem fixed.
Got it right.
Yay, very good.
Kathy, are you in Omaha?
I'm in Omaha, Nebraska.
Drinking my
how's the weather in Omaha?
It's kind of overcast, about, I don't know, maybe 78 degrees. It's boring here. I need some excitement.
Well,
That's why I'm with you guys.
What you have in mind?
Dale, do we have some excitement ready to go? I see you do have your gun behind you ready to go.
Oh, we're ready with excitement. You betcha. Anything that you have in mind, sister, anything can happen Wednesday.
Oh, that is hump day.
It certainly is. It certainly is.
Sounds like a wonderful day. We ought to have one of those every week.
We had a brand new title card made up this week.
Hey,
that was
fancy.
for the opening. Huh? That's pretty classy.
Just like grown-ups do it.
Yeah, you have to show that again. That's quite clever.
I know. It took me an hour to figure out how to do that.
And Gina, do you see we have Dan Pointer's address there? And
yes, Dan, I'm sending an email to you. Should be whizzing its way over in just a few seconds.
That whizzing can take place.
Whizzing.
Although we haven't had enough beer yet for all the whizzing to take place.
All right.
Kathy,
so
you like beer?
We have a technical improvement that people who come in should be able to see the chat. Kathy, can you see the chat going on?
Yes, I can.
Yay!
Excellent.
So this is a big improvement over last week. So you can still see the chat. You should still be able to interact with it, and comment. So only 10 people can get inside the Hangout, but other people will be out there chatting, and it's good for the people inside the Hangout to be able to communicate with the people who are chatting.
Well, we can rotate and have a Chinese fire drill, so that
we can do the virtual Chinese fire drill. That's right.
Yeah.
I have more than 10 people inside my head right now.
They all talk together, we know, but have you been taking your medicine, Dale?
I take anybody's medicine, man. Had an event. You're going to say had an event.
How come you're not outside today?
Well, I was having what do you call it? Connectivity issues. For some reason, my signal wasn't reaching as far as it normally does. I think it's had something to do with sunspots.
Oh.
But otherwise, I would have been. But I couldn't connect with you folks. So I decided to come in close.
I think we see Mace coming on. Mace, Horv, are you there?
There we go. All right.
Hey, welcome aboard, Mace.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mace. How you doing?
Yay!
I'm gonna get more booze.
I need some too.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. Now I know why you do this with drinking. You need one after you finally log in.
Yeah, you finally log in. You need
Even on the internet, women go to the bathroom together.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Even on the internet.
Even on the internet.
That's pretty quick. You are quick, I've heard. You are very quick.
Yeah.
I'm not there to take up a lot of a person's time, you know?
So, Kathy, what are you drinking?
Chardonnay.
Oh, very good. It looks nice.
That's right.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. What, you're drinking water?
I've got a glass of water here, and I've got to run into the kitchen and grab something a little bit stronger. I think there's a Heineken waiting for me.
Good deal.
Yeah, I got this beer called Dragon's Milk that I got from the lady where I buy my wine, and it's like 12% alcohol per bottle.
12%.
Yeah. It's giving me a buzz halfway through it, actually.
And it looks like Sherry and Sandy are coming through. Sandy, is that Sandy Giroux? We'll have someone else here from Orlando. We've got O-Town thoroughly represented between Orlando and Omaha. O-Town is definitely represented.
Ho-Town? Is that what you said?
Yeah. O. It's the letter O.
O-Town. Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking something completely different. I was thinking
you were thinking something. Where's your mind going?
3 guesses.
3 guesses. And the first 2 don't count, right? So, Mace, what's been happening for you these days?
Oh, Terry, just working on lots of things, trying to get a new website up and trying to find some good rum to drink.
I got it for you.
Hey, here we go.
Anybody else need a drink? Waitress service has started.
Here we go. Hey, I got my waitress here bringing a drink in.
Ron Zacapa rum, Mace.
That is it. That is my favorite rum.
Yeah. Oh, I love this stuff.
Oh, and by the way, Dale, you'll see this in honor. Look at my old opener here. It's from Panama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice.
Broke off, but it still works because it'll open. We're very international tonight. We've got a Panama opener and a Heineken.
Dale, I don't know if you could see this, but
And of course, the Panama opener was made in China.
It was made in China. Well, the Chinese in Panama too. Seriously. There we go. All right. And Mace, what do you got there?
I'm actually drinking this very special Havana Club rum from Cuba. It's called the Maestro rum, which is just delicious, smuggled in by a friend from Canada. But I'm drinking it out of a Ron Zacapa glass, Dale.
There you go. There you go. The other one that I just found out about when we had it at the Cigar Peg was Zaya, which is very nice too.
Zaya, very good. Very good.
Yeah. So, Mace, that's really unusual. Something from Cuba in South Florida. Wow.
Well, you already had the people.
This is contraband. This is contraband. You know, you can't. If Customs finds it, they confiscate it from you.
Yeah, and you're just broadcasting this to the world now.
I am. Well, actually, you know, I didn't bring it in. It was brought in by a Canadian friend who probably didn't know any better. Probably just had it innocently in his suitcase as he, journeyed here, and it happened.
I was in.
Thank God for ignorance.
I was in the London airport and bought a bottle of absinthe. And the guy said, you know, if you're going to the United States, this is illegal back there. I said, do you really think anybody going through this stuff is going to have any idea what this is? Yeah, you got a point. Good luck, sir. Nobody even looked at it.
Well, I'll tell you, the worst customs that I ever had was in London. And I've had it several times. You know, you're going through, they want to examine everything. Takes you about 4 years to get through customs and the checking and all that. Worst I've seen anywhere is Heathrow Airport.
Okay, Sherry, Sandy, and Dan, look for your email for the links to come through your email. And if you don't see it, just send me another note through the chat, and I'll send it to you through Facebook. That might get to you a little faster. Everybody else who's coming in who wants to come into the room, we're getting pretty full here with requests, so get your request on in so that we can get you into Behind the Bar. But if not, just post your comments. We're watching.
So, Gina, I'm curious. Are you and Terry in the same apartment but in different rooms again?
Yes.
Yep.
Now I know why you guys have such a great relationship, you know, because you do everything from different rooms. Is this what it is every night?
That's right. And sometimes, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live from Orlando right now during the sunset. This is what it looks like. We'll do it out there on the balcony, and you'll see what it looks like over the lake and dusk in Orlando.
Dusk in Orlando. Can somebody sing that? You know, it sounds like it has a good ring to it.
Dale, can you sing a few bars?
No, I don't think that's a good title, even if it was a rap song. You know, Dusk in Orlando. No, I don't think that'll do it.
Dust in the wind, you know that one. Hey, guys, is my sound coming through better? I got my new microphone on.
Yes, it sounds much better. You sound like you're in the same room now.
Good.
Yes, much better. And we certainly do like that new camera you've got. Tell us about the new camera you have, Gina.
Well, my new camera is the Logitech C920, I believe is the word. And so if you saw me last week, it was all faded out and you could barely see me. So now you can see everything. You can see every wrinkle and cranny and well, this shirt has wrinkles, so that's okay. But it's much better. So thank you, Terry, for the recommendation. And Terry has this and other recommendations in our resource center now. So it's only like $70 from Amazon. It's a really good deal. I was thrilled.
Yeah, Dale, you got that as well, don't you?
The camera, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Are you using it now?
I'm using it right now. Don't I come across crisp and clear like a summer's eve?
Almost. More like a winter's eve in Newark, New Jersey, but that's a whole different thing.
Hey, Kathy, if I tilt my screen, just like that, if I tilt my screen, look up, I can look right down your top.
I was out walking.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You probably get a lot of followers wearing that.
I take my dog.
What kind of dog do you have?
A little Maltese.
Oh.
Come here. Oh, shoot.
What's your dog's name?
Come here, Bailey.
Yeah, that
Bailey.
keeps the wolves away.
Is Bailey named after your favorite drink?
No.
Hi, Bailey.
Named after the jockey Bailey, Jerry Bailey.
Oh, welcome aboard to Drinks with Dale, Bailey.
Yeah. Oh, he licked me. Sorry.
Bailey's very photogenic. She looks great on screen.
Okay,
As
Sandy
do you,
and Dan, I know we're having trouble getting your emails to you. Dan, I just sent another one to your Gmail address. And Sandy, I'm going to pop one over to you in Facebook, and I'll do the same thing with Dan. Maybe that'll help you guys get in.
You know, if I tilted my screen, you could see his dog tricks. He does tricks.
He does.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see him.
How often at the bar do we get to see dog tricks?
Really?
Well, I'll wait till everybody gets in, and then he can roll over.
I think Sandy is joining us. Sandy, hello there.
I've seen you in a
can
bar.
you hear me?
I've seen you in a bar, Kathy. You do the same thing.
Oh, hey, Sandy. Okay. So I will
Hey,
send that
Tina.
over
Hey,
to you.
Terry.
Hey, Sandy.
Thanks for the link. Hi, Mace. Hi, Dale.
Howdy, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Hey, Florida is very well represented tonight, Dale.
Well, that's
We
good.
are.
I mean, you people have nothing else to do, apparently.
It's too hot to do anything else.
Well, that's why we're here with you.
I know. How full my schedule is, you know.
Zing.
Thank God. I was just telling everybody before that Sharknado 2 is on tonight, so you may want to catch
Let me
that.
write that down.
Yeah, Sharknado 2. The first one was phenomenal.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Sandy.
Thanks for the link. Hi, Mace. Hi, Dale.
Howdy, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay,
Hey,
someone has their echo on.
And Sherry is joining us as well.
Else to do, apparently.
Sherry,
Okay.
welcome aboard.
That's why we're here with you.
I know. How full my schedule is, you know.
Zing.
Okay, new folks that have come in.
Everybody.
New folks that have come in, be sure that you turn off the old one that you were watching from, because somebody has it running twice, and it's either Sandy or Dan. So turn off the other one and then give me a thumbs up, and I'll turn your sound back on.
And we can probably hear from Sherry. Sherry, tell us what you're doing. Are you up in Oregon now?
I am in Oregon, and I'm drinking my favorite drink.
What is that, Sherry?
Are you serious? This is complicated. It
Okay,
is,
New folks.
she's muting everyone.
Except you. You can go now.
So
No, sorry about that. I just had to mute Dan again because his sound is still coming through. So sorry about that. But Dan, see if you can turn off the tab, close the tab where you were before, because you have two Google Hangouts running now. One where you were the guest, and one now where you're inside as an admin. So Sandy, let's see if you got yours.
You were saying?
This is so good, you guys. It's limeade. It's ginger juice, straight up ginger juice, and then it has ginger liqueur in it.
Ooh,
and bubbly water.
nice.
So it's kind of like a Moscow Mule, but with more ginger in it.
Mm,
So
So
I
it's a
take-
very healthy drink.
I take my own. I take ginger at home and I peel it or whatever and put about 2 pounds of it in my Vitamix with water. Then I have ginger juice to go with my ginger liqueur.
Ginger
So you
juice
never
sounds
suffer
like a
from,
wonderful thing.
You never suffer from motion sickness when you're on a podcast or a Hangouts.
No, I'm like totally fine.
You're totally
Yeah.
fine.
Sherry, are you like broadcasting from your own radio station, or what the heck
Like
is that?
this?
You got like a
Isn't this
grown-up
awesome?
microphone and everything.
I know, this is my whole podcast setup, so I figured I better use it, so I haven't been podcasting yet, so.
Well, very good. What's your podcast?
Is that a Heil PR40?
It is a Heil PR40, yeah. My podcast is going to be Women Rocking Wall Street.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So like pole dancers?
Women.
Or they're more on Times Square. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I saw your cat in the background.
Dale, it's like pole dancers only with better shoes.
With
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Mace, that's brilliant.
Sandy, can you try to unmute yourself and let's see how that works this time? Go up to the
Otherwise,
top.
it's back in the closet
go
for
to
you.
the top of the screen, and there's some buttons, and there's a microphone that should be red. Make it white.
She's unmuted now.
Okay, it's all set. I had already closed that window. Is it good now?
I think you're good now.
Oh, you're looking marvelous and sounding great.
Oh, thank you. You caught me almost in my jammies over here because I spilled something on my blouse at dinner, and I said, I'm not changing clothes again. It's too late.
You don't have to for us. Dale, what is the dress code here?
No shirt, no shoes, no problem.
I like it.
Well, it might be a problem, but
I see that Sally Hogshead has joined us. I was just with her earlier today. She says, good to be here with you. Sally, would you, if you'd like, I'm going to go ahead and email you a link, or actually I'll pop it over in Facebook, so you can come on inside with us.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're talking about pole dancers now. This will be fun.
Yeah.
So, Dale, here's what I accuse you of. So you guys have to kind of just put up with my foul language for a minute. I go to Burning Man every year,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
and there's this phenomena of men that walk around with shirts on top and nothing on the bottom.
Okay.
And the word for them is a shirt cocker.
Shirt
And a shirt cocker.
Talk
cocker.
about doing a hangout.
I've never heard that before. Shirt
I have
cocker.
not heard that. We're adding to our vocabulary here.
So when is Burning Man this year? Has it already happened?
No, it'll start on August. Well, it'll start on August 24th, but we have early arrival. So yeah. So we'll go on the 23rd. Yeah. But nobody likes those guys, by the way. But yeah.
Really?
I wonder why.
Well, yeah, because where do you look? You're trying to look the guy in the eye, but, he's got his dingle out.
Well, the other part of it is, if you feel like you have to have your shirt over your belly, then you shouldn't really. Nothing else should be showing. So.
And if your belly lops over your dingus, really put pants on.
It's really bad. Oh, Dale, you're painting a picture here that's just not good.
I don't have any pants on right now. This is great. I'm a shirt guy, I guess. I'm wearing no pants.
My stomach's already starting to churn on this one.
TMI.
What's really bad is when you're walking around Burning Man looking at men below the waist and you go, he looks familiar.
Oh.
Oh,
I know you.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Wow.
oh.
What time did you guys start drinking, by the way?
So I need to go to Burning Man, but it's like all camping, isn't it?
No. You can drive an RV.
Well, that's still camping.
Well, but
That's still
That's still
camping.
camping.
no.
Living in a little tiny room, and that's still camping.
Well,
My idea
people
of
have.
camping is going to a Motel 6.
If there
Yeah.
was a Red Roof Inn would be nice there. I'm sure they could fill it,
They have
You just
actually.
think-
People from Silicon Valley actually have people truck in little cottages for them.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's turning the electric blanket down to 2.
Can you imagine if there was a Marriott at Woodstock? They would have cleaned up.
Portable Marriott. There's a concept.
Well, I keep thinking that what I want to do is to try to figure out how to have one of those high-end events. You guys have heard of Keith Ferrazzi, right?
Yeah.
Never eat alone guy.
Never eat alone.
He charges some CEO guys $10,000 to go, and then he organizes
to have
it
lunch
all.
with him.
Yeah, and then he gets a Class A RV, which that's like a
Yeah.
mobile Marriott.
Mobile Marriott. I like it. There's our concept. Our word for the evening, kids. Mobile Marriott.
That's what you call the back seat of your car, isn't it, Kathy?
Oh!
I don't have a back seat in my car. I have a two-seater car.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Kathy, you want to reach through there and slap him? I think you can reach Chicago from Omaha these days.
Go get
only the technology existed. So anyhow, here's my story of the day. I'm asleep at night, as I do most every night, and I wake up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was a nice night here. It was like in the 60s. All the windows were open, and there's just this horrible smell in the bedroom, and I'm thinking, my first thought is, my God, what did I do? And then I realized that it wasn't me, and I looked at my wife, and she was still asleep. I go, oh, man, don't tell me, and it wasn't her, but it was a skunk right outside my window.
Oh!
And, just with the window open, it's quite pungent. And
I didn't know Rahm Emanuel went down to visit Downers Grove.
Beg your pardon?
I didn't know that Rahm Emanuel went down from Chicago to visit Downers Grove.
Oh, no, he's not a skunk. No, he doesn't rank nearly that high on the food chain.
I know it's slamming skunks and saying bad things about skunks.
So anyhow, I woke up to skunk smell. That was the highlight of my day. It's all been downhill since there.
Gina, we've got Laura Stack and Sally Hogshead trying to get in. I don't know if we can fit all of them in, but let's see what we can do. As Dan gets up to go get something to drink.
Sally, I sent the link through your Facebook. I'm sending it through email also. Sometimes Facebook goes faster. Laura, I'm sending it through your email. And then Terry, can you do a count and let me know how many do we have if those two join us? I think we'll be at max, won't we?
We
have 8 right now. We have 8 right now, so those 2 joining us will fill up our plate with a full complement of 10.
Okay.
People can still watch from the bleachers, though.
Yes, bleacher seats are still available.
Yeah, you can still interact right there with the chat. Everybody can see that, so that's a good thing.
Well, if somebody else needs to come in, I've got things to do. I have to clean out my back seat.
Are you
clean out your back seat? Did I miss something there?
Yeah, I think.
In her two-seater car.
Hey, so Gina, you're using like a platform that helps with Google Hangouts, right? It's kind of like an add-on.
It's like an overlay, and it's called Webinar Jam. And where it's really powerful is through the marketing and the follow-up. You guys might have noticed that you got some, notices to remind you to come to the email, remind you to come to the webinar. Then you're going to get one that says, here's the recording and those sorts of things. It makes it real easy to set up that registration page and the follow-up emails. And so I really like it a lot. And in fact, if you'd like to get it, I'll put a link to our affiliate code in the chat there, and if you scroll down like to the bottom right of the Webinar Jam, like if you're facing the screen, the bottom right has a code, an affiliate link also for it. So we like it a lot. We're very happy with it.
Cool.
I have it too, and it is wonderful. I love it too.
But you need another person to run it, like you're doing, right?
Well, you don't have to have another person. It's just you don't.
I would. I'm lucky I'm able to talk into the microphone and sit upright at the same time.
That's true. We can put the string.
I'm not wearing pants,
You're gonna run around with a shirt and no pants.
I may. That might be a new look. Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of people doing that in Downers Grove. I could be the first shirt cocker in Downers Grove.
Oh dear. The term is just
I'd have a special T-shirt made up just for it,
Trust me, it is an awful term, and it's a frightening thing. It is.
How many of them are there?
There's probably. I probably see, and I stay there for a week and a half. I probably see 2 to 5 a day.
And by the way, we have Sally Hogshead joining us. Sally, greetings.
Yay!
And it looks like Ed is joining us as well. But Sally is at home and all the kids.
The Hogshead family.
And Azalea and the kids, and my goodness, Bacon's probably there too. Laura, check your Facebook and email. I'm sending codes over to you too. Oh, I'm so glad you guys were able to get in. I was worried about that, Sally. Glad you got in.
Sally, we cannot hear you though. Check your audio.
So you said you went to Burning Man for a week and a half?
Yeah.
That's
what do
a
you
lot.
do there for a week and a half?
Long time.
That's a lot of acid, man.
What do you do for a week and a half? She told you, shirt cockers.
Yeah, no, So, no, what I do, surprisingly, is I actually get up at like around 5:30 and ride my bike out and watch the sunrise. There's 357 different art installations there. So, and then every night, so every afternoon when it's really hot, we take a nap, and then there's happy hour, and then there's not acid, but other things, and then you go out and ride your bike around and watch things burn, and it's amazing. Yeah, it's very creatively fulfilling.
But you do a lot of drugs, right?
Not a ton. I mean,
Not a ton.
Sounds like my place then. All right.
Yeah,
the
laws are different there.
What if I'm like 20 minutes away from Washington now, so not a lot.
Oh, that's beautiful. Have you been there yet to check out the way it runs, or wouldn't you have to show an ID? And if you're from out of town, or no, I guess it doesn't make any difference if you're a tourist, huh?
No, And no, I haven't been there because I live in Oregon and it's pretty available. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But it's not highly taxed and overpriced.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah.
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 Hey guys, Sally and Ed, I'm trying to call you on the phone so I can help you. Looks like Laura's there. Laura, be sure to turn off your where you were watching it before so that we don't get an echo.
And we see Ed Norman is on here on a phone call. And Laura Stack, you're on.
Oh, there's a dog back there.
I just looked up shirt cocker on Google, and holy cow, they got their own line of skirts and everything.
Their own URL.
There's a whole bunch of them here on Google.
Is there a shirtcocker.com?
I haven't ever done that.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe that. Yeah. Oh, man.
I'll have to do that.
Gina, are you tweeting to @shirtcocker?
Oh, God.
I think Gina's on the phone with Ed now trying to get them on board. It looks like they have just muted them. We have, here's something that does not occur in nature, a lawyer that has been muted. Hi, Laura.
Am I on?
Laura, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
No way! Get
Hey,
out!
girl, we can hear you.
Shut the front door!
Hey, can you hear us?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can now hear you, Ed. The whole family. Hello.
Hi.
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 Great to have you with us.
Yay! Yay! Drinks with Dale finally got more fun.
That's
right.
Yay!
Not a lot of people bring their kids into the bar.
And soon you'll find out why.
And bacon.
You're into that
Bacon
modern
is
party.
great.
We were just talking about clout. So.
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
we're not back here.
We've been talking about the
a lot of
fashion
dog
at
licking.
Burning Man.
Dale, thank you for bringing us together. We appreciate it.
Oh, is it nice?
Yay!
Everybody's got a dog licking them. Holy Christmas.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Laura, you got your dog. Laura, what's your dog's name?
Lily, my Aussie, she's awesome. The awesome Aussie Lily.
Oh, I used to have an awesome Aussie that was very similar to that. I loved him. He was beautiful.
Oh, we love her. She's great. Okay, bye-bye.
And that's Lily?
Lily.
Lily.
I got to meet Sally's dog Bacon earlier today. He's quite a hefty little French bulldog. He's cute.
Where's Bacon? Oh,
There's Bacon. Hi, Bacon.
Oh, look at that. Kathy and Dan have their kitties. Oh, Terry, I'm getting pet sick again. Oh, no, it's a Maltese.
That's right.
Oh, beautiful.
So apparently it's bring your pet to the bar night. I didn't realize.
Okay. Hey guys, my son has a note that he wants to share. Is it okay for a moment?
Okay, here it is.
Sure. What does it say? Help me, move it over to the side.
My parents will not let me have ice cream twice in one day. They are evil.
They are evil.
What's the deal, pal? What are you protesting, huh? Protesting you're going to have your teeth past age 26?
Oh, that's great. That's great.
You're so mean, Sally. You're so mean. Let her have it 3 times.
How could I possibly let this happen?
Mark,
frozen yogurt instead. Let them eat frozen yogurt. See how they like it.
Or you can just come on down the road over to our place and we'll give you ice cream twice in one day and you can even have people with it.
They live in a penthouse.
Really?
Yeah.
Gina and Terry live in a penthouse, so we should go over there.
To do?
Just send your kids there. They love kids.
Oh, you've got a kitty too, Sherry. Oh, my goodness.
This is Zart.
How do you spell that?
X-A-R-T, Zart.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Hey, baby.
I don't let my Newfoundland come in my office.
Bailey's going crazy over all the other animals here. We have a first, Dale, our first pet fight tonight.
I feel like I'm that guy from the Columbus Zoo, for crying out loud. How the hell did this turn into pet parade?
Always right.
That sounds real.
Sally brought her kids. It's bring your kids to the bar day and your pet.
I see. We don't have restrictions. Hello, Azalea.
We're going to have to designate an animal control officer.
No, back, go. You know, you bring your kids to NSA.
The Maltese and the Bichon are fighting.
You think we can have a pet peg so we can bring our pets to NSA next year?
There's a great idea.
That's a
Kathy.
great idea.
All you got to do is get a disability coat tag for them. That's
right.
Nowadays.
That shouldn't be hard for us to do.
Yeah, we can get that easily.
I'm sure NSA will offer a very reasonable price to register your pet.
It can be an emotional support animal.
Yes, indeed. I think we have a good platform for that.
It'll be pet form.
I was wondering, the pet form, that's good. I was wondering.
Do we drink every time someone says platform? Is that what we're doing? If someone says platform, you drink?
Well, that's what I did at the ending banquet thing. Every time anybody said platform, we drank.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And after a while, somebody got kind of mad at me.
Is that the organization formerly known as NSA?
Yes.
Oh, what are you drinking
nice
there,
glass.
Ed? That looks like a cool glass. Or
Ed,
Sally?
what is that? Tell us.
What is that?
That's Sally's white wine glass.
You ever
cool.
I don't drink.
That can be cured.
On
Why you look like it?
On Hangouts. Yet.
Terry, did you know that there is a legitimate NSA called the National Stutterers Association?
I did not know that.
I knew
Somebody
that.
sent me the link this week, and it's known as NSA.
I knew that because when I've been Googling and searching for NSA groups sometimes, I've come up with that, especially the Colorado chapter seems very active. And so, I mean,
The chicken.
whose pet is that?
That's my
A Chick-fil-A fan.
That National Stutterers Association, they got a 2-day convention, lasts 4 days.
So Laura's showing us her extra pet.
They had a one-day convention the last 4 days.
That's good.
Yes.
Laura, what are all these special things you're showing us?
These are my avatars. They're having drinks with me.
Oh, how cool.
Okay, very cute.
We used to call
Well,
those.
unless you're talking when you're showing them, we can't see them very well. So I'm white lining you so that we can see them. There we go. Let's give Jerry the sound, the clapping sound for Laura's
Toys.
Chick-fil-A, Energizer, and Heinz.
Cute.
Kathy, show us your toys.
Where's your toys, Dale?
They're in the back seat of her 2-seater car.
It's tandem seating, Terry. It's one
that
in the front, one in the back.
That ketchup bottle is kind of frightening.
Yeah, he's pretty scary.
Oh, he's kind of cool.
Make sure he wears a condiment.
Here's a condiment.
Hey, you guys, can I tell on Sally? Sally is doing a webinar tomorrow. It's one of her first ones about the book, and you know she needs a little help. She only has 3,500 people signed up for it.
Oh darn! Oh.
But can I tell you? Can I tell on you, Gina?
Oh, well, no.
So when we found out that we had 3,500 people signed on, and we had no idea what we were doing, we called you and Terry, and I was like, Gina, alert, alert, alert. I need emergency triage. Can you please come over here and help me? And literally within 90 minutes,
She was here.
Gina was here in 90 minutes.
Woo!
And my team, like, setting everything up. I mean, it was crazy.
We don't even live in the same country.
Approved. Productivity Pro approved.
Yay! Yes. It was super productive. So Gina will
thank you. It was fun. I walked in my little computer bag. I felt like a doctor on a house call, you know?
I know, you were delivering a baby.
You're a very special client. I don't meet with many of my clients in person at all, so that's, you know.
Now, if we could get somebody to deliver a baby live on this show, then we'd have something.
Dale, I think you could arrange that.
That would be
Girls with Dale.
No.
You hear about people having babies in bars? This could be the first one on the air live.
The bar?
In the bar, we could have the baby conceived on the air live. That would, I know, would get a lot of views.
First on video, I can tell you.
first on video for us.
Stay out of the back seat
For
me.
The baby pre-registered. Oh, what if we did this? What if we asked NSA, if we conceive a baby on video on an NSA-oriented webinar, could we get immediate membership without lifetime payments?
And we'll name the baby Platform. Something should wind up with that name. There's nothing else.
CPAE, whatever its name is.
Yeah.
And CSP, continuing education credits. Definitely credits. We need continuing education credits. That would be very educational.
CSP, Platform's the last name.
Platform.
Charles Stanley Platform.
Platform.
Cynthia Sue Platform. There we go.
Platform.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna run out of my cocktail.
Uh-oh, that's dangerous.
I think they keep more in the bottle, probably.
Okay, so tell us more about Burning Man if you're running low.
Just do a tab of blotter acid and blither on.
You guys should go.
Yes,
People think it actually was one of the reasons
We
why
lost
I
Dan.
left corporate America.
Wow.
Because it's kind of like a metaphor for life. It is whatever you make of it. Anyway, it's fantastic.
But where do you
But
stay?
it is.
There's no place to stay.
You gotta
I stay in an RV.
Well,
so Yeah.
So what are we going to have, a commune RV? Because I've heard about it and always wanted to go. I just know it's tough to find a place to stay.
Well, so here's what you have to do.
Either.
So you have to have an RV, and then what you should do is be part of a bigger camp. So you have to pay your tickets to get in, you have to have your RV, and then you have to be part of a bigger camp, which is a whole bunch of people creating like shade structures and communities and whatever. So when it's all said and done...
What if you're not part of a camp?
If you're not what? If you're not
part of a big camp, if you don't know anybody.
Oh, yeah. Well, you now know me, and I will help you find camps. There's like a camp.
Well, are you sure we don't get stuck with those boys with no bottoms?
Yeah. That's better since we want this to be PG because there's kids around. But there's camps like there's a camp called like the Duck Pond, and they have a slip and slide.
Oh, wow.
And there's one called Scar Butts, which is if you want to get coffee, you have to get a spanking. And
okay,
Starbucks. There's
I bet the boys with no bitches go there.
But then there's like a whole French Quarter where a whole bunch of camps come together and create this French Quarter experience where there's beignets and I don't know about that other part.
And they lick each other.
No, they've got muffalettos.
Yes.
Those are those high heels they wear, isn't it?
Well, it's a combination.
They have raw oysters there.
They just say, "Throw me something, mister."
There's something called a Million Bunny March, where a bunch of people dress up as bunnies, and then they march to the man in the middle. And then what happens is this whole group of carrots comes out, dressed up as carrots, and then they kind of start fighting. There's a whole. It's just a creative, amazing thing. You have to go.
I'd love to go, but
I'm in. Kathy, you get the RV. I'll go with you. You get the RV. We'll drive there from Omaha.
I'm afraid I'd get picked. I'm afraid I'd get picked to be the man they burn at the end. Isn't that what they do? Burn one guy to burn to death? That's not true.
No, they build a 3-story tall wooden structure that they burn. There's 2 things they burn at the end. They burn the man on Saturday night, which is this Bacchanalia wild party. And then on Sunday night, they burn the temple. And the temple is actually this place where people put, like, divorce certificates or memorials for their pets or family or, like, this loss kind of a thing. So when they burn the temple, 60,000 people are quiet.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Wow.
So
what man do they burn? Who do they burn?
They build one every year.
Well, who do they burn?
Is it an effigy?
It's an effigy of the man, kind of, yeah.
The man.
Okay.
It's an F and what?
Build a man? I didn't know that.
They build a man every year, 3 stories tall, a lot of wood, and then they burn him.
You're talking about wood now. We're back to the shirt guy.
So wait a minute. On this big effigy, there's no Texas A&M grads building it, is there?
Oh, no. Thank goodness.
The Aggies aren't allowed. Yeah.
When I come back, you guys, if we have drinks in September, later in September or October, I'll have a slideshow I'll share with you.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey,
I would like to. Anybody want to go? Kathy, you want to go? Yeah. We'll get an RV. Let's go. I want to go.
NSA. So if there's the slip and slide one, what would we do? We would enunciate really well.
You'd have a big.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Dale, you're transforming into Clark Griswold.
This would be a great vacation.
There's a TEDx event there. Like I saw Dan Ariely, who's like a behavioral finance guy.
We love him.
Oh, yeah. He spoke last year in a caftan. Yeah. He was
now
fantastic.
You're drinking Sally's wine, Ed. Why are you stealing her wine? Get your own.
White wine. This is red.
I know. I'm white.
There we go. They just match.
Equal wine drinking opportunities.
They allow that in Orlando now. It's new law.
Yeah. What do you drink? What are you drinking, Laura?
We have my wine glass is empty, so I picked up a vodka tonic.
Oh, cute.
That's a sport. That is a Laura. Sport.
Notice how large my glass is. You can get 3 in this size glass. Let's see your glass, Dale.
Terry wants to know
You
what
can
kind
get
of
3
vodka.
what in that size glass?
Ooh.
Hey, Dan Pointer, we haven't heard much from you. What are you thinking about all this craziness?
I've tried speaking a couple of times, and the voice doesn't come through. Nothing happens.
Oh well, I can make sure your photo stays. I've white boxed you so that you're the only one showing now, even if other people are talking. So now's your time.
Go for it, Dan.
I've tried a couple of times. I chime in and nothing happens, and so that's technology for you. But I'm here listening, and you people are great.
Well, we can hear you. You might just need to talk louder, or just be a little more forceful with this group.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
And
Sandy, white boxing.
Too.
Yeah, what is white boxing? That sounds racist to me.
Well, it used to be blue. It made a blue box around the person that was being highlighted or featured. But now it's white, so I'm calling it white boxing, white lining. So, Sandy, you're white lined right now. You have anything to say?
Well, oh wow, yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough liquor in my glass over here to really be able to contribute intelligently to this group.
Gina can be there in 90 minutes or less.
Oh, okay, Gina to the rescue. Come on, Gina. I got an empty big cup here. So.
Oh my gosh, that means I've got to have to get in my car again, and I don't do that twice in a day. I mean, we barely do it once in a week.
I'll spare you.
Not the first time.
We got to have a St. Bernard to run over to her house.
Be like having ice cream twice in a day. Woohoo!
Oh, whoa, crazy. Hey, speaking of which, we have to head off because we're putting kids to bed. But Dale and Terry and Gina, thank you for inviting us. We love being part of your world. It's so fun to be able to connect with everybody. And as you can tell, we want to make sure that you can be child inappropriate. We are child appropriate, uncharacteristically.
So after you put the kids to bed and you give them ice cream for the second time, what are you guys going to do for the second time today?
Webinar. Yeah, really. I know, our second webinar. And if Gina will come over, Gina, can we have an emergency call at 10 p.m. and you're here at 30 minutes within us contacting you?
I'm just so intimidated by all the books at the Carr Brock family house.
Oh my gosh, it's like living in a candy store. I love all these books. They're so fabulous.
And some of them haven't even been colored in yet.
Hey Terry, I really enjoyed our interview today. You are the best interviewer of all time. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. You did a great job.
So true. Yeah, Terry rocks. I mean, Terry and Gina both. I mean, my God, we've had the Terry and Gina Love Fest today. Grind to a halt right now if it were not for Terry.
Well, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
See you tomorrow, you guys.
Love you bunches.
Bye.
Kat, do you want to have a love fest with me?
No, really, I think I'm going to go on. I'm going to get ready for bed. I have to get up at 4 and go to the gym.
Do it on the camera. Do it on the camera just for me. Get ready. No, come on. Nobody else will watch. This would be great.
Hey, since we've had an opening, Dr. Dorothy's been out there in the chat for a while. Welcome aboard. If you'd like to join us, put your email in the chat, and I'll send you a link so that you can get inside the bar. And while I have the floor right now, I'm going to just recognize Sandy Giroux has a new book also. Turn Your Workplace into a Wow Place. Sandy, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow. Yay.
Show us your book. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Kathy. Thanks for being here.
Mommy.
Oh.
Turn Your Workplace into a Wow Place. There it is. By Sandy Giroux. Joining us tonight.
Thank you. Hey, and you know what? I used Webinar Jam when I launched it because I did a webinar called 50 Ways to Wow Your Others, and I based it on the song 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, and it was really, we had a great time. So
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So smart.
Webinar Jam was awesome.
Good. We really like it. Oh, I meant to put a link to our affiliate thing in the site. I forgot to do that.
Oh, do that. Hey, Sandy, where do you live?
I live in Orlando.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Orlando is well represented tonight.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Of course, they don't have the gorgeous views over the lake that Terry and Gina have, but I'm a little outside of the city, but it's still beautiful. I love it here.
What part of town are you in?
I'm actually in Hunters Creek. So
yeah, you're just down the road from us. Not too far.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes.
Yep.
We were just by you. We went to Universal Studios for our son's 13th birthday.
Oh my gosh!
I can see Universal Studios right now as I'm looking out the window here.
I saw that you were a first family, Laura. Tell people what that means.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. We were in line we were at the Hard Rock Cafe, and we were just standing there waiting to get in, and they came up and said, "You guys are great. You want to be the first family?" We're like, "What was that?" So we were literally the first ones into the park. We got free photos all day long. We got to actually announce the opening of the park. My son James did it, who goes to the NSA conference every day.
Wow!
It was so much fun. We had a great time.
Cool.
I was thinking about you guys. We could have literally thrown a rock at your house from where we were.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
We tried.
People do it all the time.
38 caliber, get right into that front room.
I would have reached. Orlando's awesome. We had the best time.
So it is really my happy hour, and then you guys are like way like it's only 6 here for me.
Yeah.
Where are you, Laura?
It's 9 o'clock here.
Sherry, my life is a 24-hour happy hour.
Oh, that's a great tweet. You got to tweet
like
that
it.
one, Dale.
Yeah, I would if I could find my phone.
I'll tweet it for you.
Yeah, it's always happy hour somewhere. It's just like the Jimmy Buffett song. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. So
exactly.
Life is a continual happy hour.
Like here in Florida, we just stand around and sing the national anthem of Margaritaville. Have a great time.
Well, you guys, I'm going to go because I am in charge of making the salad for dinner. And I'm serious. I'll do a little slideshow, PG, when I get back from Burning Man.
Okay,
I want to go.
Okay.
I want to go. I'll see if I can find anybody that wants to go. I want to go.
Okay.
I didn't have a bucket list before. I got one now.
I will totally help you, Dale. Here, I
appreciate it.
I'll put my email. What do I do? Here's my email. I'll put it in the chat thing, and you can email me, and I'll tell you what you need to do. The other thing that you need to do is just Google Black Rabbit Talks, which is
Black Rabbit what?
Black Rabbit Talks, which is the Burning Man newsletter. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to, So, but I'll do what I can to help you go. But you can't. There's 2 things. The rule: no being naked in my camp. So that's the rule.
I'll be wearing a shirt, and I have a hat on. I won't be topless. I'll have a hat on.
See you guys later. Thank you for doing this.
Okay,
bye, Sherry.
Thank you for joining us.
Great to see
Bye.
you.
Thanks, guys. I'm
luck with
signing
your-
off too. Tonight is the anniversary, the 15th anniversary of John and I being married. So I have like really important things to go do.
Yay.
Congratulations, Laura.
Good for
You
you.
can slip into that nightie right here on camera.
Now I'm just going to say cheers. And this is my first Google Hangout. So thanks for inviting me.
All right. You did a great job. Boy,
That was fun. After I figured out how to get in. So now I'm just slightly dangerous. I know how to use Google Hangouts. Woo!
Cool.
There you go. Join us anytime we do this.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Okay, talk to you later.
See ya.
Well, people are dropping like flies, but of
They
course
certainly are.
Tonight,
Terry's
so
even muted
very
himself.
o'clock.
Yeah, I think Terry left. He's muted himself, and it's just his picture.
Yeah, he must have had.
He snuck out on you.
Break. He snuck out on me.
He snuck out on you. Oh, this is up there. He's making you think he's still in the other room.
Look under the desk.
Down getting ribs somewhere.
What may say, look under the bed. Oh, very good. No, I mean, in the marketing materials, we said it would only go till 9, so I'm happy to hang around a while. But what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to hang up because it's time for Sharknado 2. So I don't want to miss that and have to watch it, on a replay. So hey, thank you very much, Gina, for putting this together. And Terry, I don't know where you went, but you're just a picture on here now. And thank all of you guys for joining us. It's just fun to kick back and not do anything and be silly for an hour. So
yeah, this was great.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it again. Oh, Terry's back now. Okay.
Is it beginning now?
It's beginning.
Would you have to go to the hopper?
Sure.
I had to go out and keep those bullets from flying over from Universal,
Oh,
That's code.
There's not that many people here. It's just starting.
It's just getting rolling here.
It's just starting.
All right, Dale, we're going to have to do this again.
Yeah.
All right, I look forward to it. Thank you all, guys. I'm taking off. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye, Dale.
Me too.
Bye.
Me too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Boy, was this something I said? On the one a couple of weeks ago, what was really funny was if you looked at a lot of the ladies, some of them, typical NSA women, they got on the call, they were very neatly coiffed, and then like a half hour into it, as they're drinking the wine, you can tell they start brushing back their hair, and by the end of 2 hours, I mean, just the hair is full back, they're kind of slouched in the chair. There was this major transformation that was really, really funny. I found it funny anyway.
Well, you're probably pretty accurate in your observations there, but I don't think we got. Last week we went 2 hours. Last time we went 2 hours, so this time we're cutting it in an hour, which is probably safer territory.
It is.
So I'm going to stop the broadcast
because
now.
we don't have to drive.